You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. As you enter into the chat, make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Broke people hate winners. There's a lot of broke men, a lot of broke women who can't stand winners. There's a lot of broke people crashing out. They want things handed to them. They don't want to work for what they supposed to get done. They want you to do everything for them. They want you to pacify them, babysit them. Grown men, grown women, particularly grown men more so, who wants to TT and complain about life, complain about their situation, and don't do something about it. And more importantly, they don't have no relationship with God in Christ. No relationship with God in Christ whatsoever. You could tell by their fruits. You could tell how they move. And me being a traveler, me being around different folks, different situations, I learned about myself to become a better man, and more importantly, have a stronger relationship with God in Christ. And people can see it through my works because I'm not lazy. I don't got time for lazy people. I don't entertain excuse people because a lot of people that make excuses are broke and they want to stay stuck where they at for the rest of their life. Me, I move around. People that know me, my lady, the people that I'm close to, that's on point. I do not talk to people that's not on point. If you're not on point, we're not having no conversation. Because at the end of the day, God and Christ ain't having no conversation with you either. Because you are on a retrobated, debt-based mind, like the scriptures say. There's a lot of people that are retrobated, and they are projecting on your winning. People are mad that you're winning. People are upset. They can't believe that you're winning. There's a lot of broke people who want you to be broke, poor, mindset, disgusting. Don't do that. Don't lower yourself down for these broke people. Keep winning, keep shining, and keep having that strong bond with Christ and God, more importantly. Because at the end of the day, we all have to answer to God through Christ. We all have to answer for our wrongdoings and our right doings. So don't be broke. Continue to figure out ways to be more successful. Continue to figure out ways to make sure, for those who have children, that they're in a better situation. And that's the most important thing. And that's why I support people that's winning. I push them to win. I want them to do more. I don't want them to be mediocre. I want them to be beyond what they can even imagine, whether they have a family or not. I don't talk to broke mindset folks. Excuse. Waiting on somebody to give it to you. No, you go out there and get it. Even if you on a 9 to 5 for the time being. Make do. Figure out other ways to make money outside of your 9 to 5. There's no excuses. There's many revenue opportunities for you people out there. Stop hanging out with broke people. Do not take a broke person's phone number. And do not get involved with warlocks and witches. Listen, I dealt with witches. And witches do not suffer in this economy. Warlocks do not suffer for the most part in this economy because they destiny swap. Get rid of those destiny swap people out of your life and get back what belongs to you. It's time to win. I see Marcus in the building. He says, thank you, Rollo, for your inspiration. Don't say but. Don't ever say that word but. because that means you're not inspiring yourself. I appreciate the wisdom that you have bestowed in the chat. At the same time, don't use the word but in the middle of inspiration. Dedication trumps inspiration. Yes, Trump is not playing. A lot of people think Trump is delusional. Something's wrong with him. He's not all the way up there. That is a lie. People are pushing these narratives, these warlocks, these witches, these doom and gloomers. They out here trying to keep up with people that's on point. That man ain't lacking, so why you getting upset with him? You don't have to lack. There's ways to make money. There's money out there to be made for everybody. The thing is, people want to make it fast, evil. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to get their hands. They don't want to get their hands. They don't want to do the work with their hands. And this is the reason why. You got a lot of broke men, ladies. Look, it's your decision. Shout out to my big bro, Ringo TV Reactions. Salute to him. Doing that amazing pre-recorded videos. Look, ladies, it's your decision. Don't come to me with the woe is me. You open up your legs. You let some man bust it inside of you that you didn't want, that couldn't provide for you. That's not my fault. That's your fault. That's your decision. You guys out here, if you deal with women that don't want you, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me, what do I feel about the 50-year mortgage? Listen, the reason why that's going on is because a lot of people don't know how to get their mortgage paid within 5 years. Look, you got to become a member. I'm going to talk about that, how you can pay off your mortgage in 5 years, what you need to do. You got to sign up for the membership. The reason why I say you got to sign up for the membership is because certain things I'm not putting out there for these deities and entities. I'm going to share it with my peoples that's on point. Outside of that, to answer your question, the reason why it's a 50-year mortgage is because a lot of people are not economy astute to how to bring more revenue, if that makes sense. The average person have accept 20, 30,000 the most. If you talk to the average person, that's the most people make. I made more than that, of course, during my lifetime. The point is that whatever you make, you're supposed to add 5% every year. You're supposed to add 5%. You're not supposed to go under 5%. You go 5% to 7% to 15%. It could be done. 15 is in the chat. 15 people watching. There's no excuses. You could pay off your mortgage within 5 years. Listen, you're talking that broke mindset. I don't got time for the broke mindset. Listen, I don't got time for the broke mindset. That's broke talk. You're talking about interest over 50 years compared to 30. You're talking that broke stuff. Listen, I had a house with my ex-wife. We paid that off in 2 years. In Bergen, North Bergen, New Jersey. We paid off that house in 2 years. We're not together no more. We paid that house off in 2 years. Because my mindset is totally different. When I want something, my numbers speak for itself. Y'all not getting it. That's only for people that they know that can't do it. There's people out here I know that's young or my age group in the 40s. They get a house, paid off in a year. No cap, paid off in a year. Because they dedicated to make sure they pay off their debt. A lot of you, quote unquote, black men, you don't have the hunger. You don't have the hunger. You have that broke mentality. Some of you be asking questions, and I'm like, why would you want to do something for 50 years and you could get it done in 5 years? Y'all don't believe in yourselves. And this is one of the reasons why the women are not taking you serious. The ones that get it, though. Listen, if you're not making more than $5,000 a month, then you need to do some research on how to make more than $5,000, $10,000 a month. I know people that's making $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 a month. Bro, I could make that in a week if I want to. If I'm really serious and dedicated, I could pay that, and I could pay my monthly payments way ahead of time. I could make that in a week. Some of you making that in a month because your mindset is not my mindset. My mindset is different with numbers. You talking about $2,100 a month, dude? I could pay that in. I could pay the whole year off in 3 months. Also, you calculating now $7,000 a month, dude. There's people out here making $15,000, $20,000 a month. They could pay that off in a year or two. See, a lot of you don't think highly of yourself when it comes to money. You don't think highly of yourself. Let me ask you this question. What you make on average a month? What do you make on average a month? Because you got a lot of questions. What do you make on average a month? What do you make on average a month? Outside of your taking care of your bills, what do you make a month? 2,000, 3,000, 1,000? Shout out to those who's liking the video. Marcus says, thank you for the correction. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. He says, I received that correction. Immigrants are hungrier, natural born Americans. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. You say you make $75,000 a year. You're a safety manager. Okay, so why you not 6 figures? How long you been doing it for? Because if I'm a safety manager, I know how to talk. Within 2 years, I'm making over 200,000. 75,000 is not bad. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you could do more. You could do better. Why are you not pushing yourself to do better? Are you comfortable where you at? Let me see. Let me teach you something. 75,000 divided by 4. So in 4 months' time, let me do 3 months' time divided by 3. So yeah, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000. In 3 months, you make 25,000. Another 3 months, you make 25,000. And another 3 months, you make 25,000. Why you don't make it up to 40,000 every 3 months? You should be making 120,000 right now. How long you been a safety manager for? What you need to do is put in your portfolio that you're ready to be higher than that. Are you taking more courses? It's good to see you winning. You know, I'm going by what you say. I'm taking your word. Salute to Brainwaves. What's up, Brainwaves? Salute. He said, been listening to clouds. I appreciate that. So if you're making 25,000 3 months, so let's go with 25,000 in 3 months. Your rent will be Let's say 2,500. Take away 2,500. Take away 2,500. Leaves you with 17,500. Car payments, notes, and all that, depending on how many vehicles. Let's say he got 2 vehicles. That would be 2,500 monthly. Times that 3 times. That's 10,000 left over. So food. Let's say, I don't know if he got a family. If he got a family, I would say he's spending about monthly groceries 700. Let me do that. Do it 3 times. Gas, let's say it's 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. No, if he's working, he's not traveling like that, $50 a week. That's 200. That leaves him with 7,300. Clothes, emergency funds. Bro, you should be saving $1,000 a month. Can you save $1,000? If you're making that money and you're not saving $1,000 a month, you should be saving $1,000 a month. If you got a family, making that type of money every 3 months, 25,000. The problem is a lot of you don't know how to extend your revenue. It's not wrong making 75,000. That's great. You know what I'm saying? You should want to do other things, become more creative, and add an additional 15 to 20,000 in your portfolio. He says, I invest most of it. My company matches 7% for 401k, and I throw in 2,000, okay, in F stocks and another 2K in savings. Leave me with 1,000 for bills and 500 for spending cash. Okay, so you don't have no women and kids? Do you have women and kids? Because see, if you got women and kids, that's an additional certain amount of money, depending on how many kids and women you have. You seem like you got your stuff together. That's good to see. Let me check something out real quick. You said no kids, not married, and you're 32? Okay. So if you don't have no kids and married, you should be doing more than that. You should be investing in yourself even more. That's a start what you're doing. So you say you invest in 2K in stocks, another 2K in savings. Okay, that's about 4,000, 1,000 for bills, 5,000 out of that. Okay. That's a good start. If you're doing that effortlessly, you can open up your own business within a year. Get you a house like you talk about. You're on the right direction. I want to see something real quick, though. Let me check something out. Now, I got to ask you this question. Why you got Dr. Omar on your thing? Why you have Dr. Omar on your thing? I got to ask you this question. Why you have Dr. Omar on your thing? You part of the conscious community? You part of the conscious community? I'm not disrespecting you. I'm wondering why you got Dr. Omar as your photo. This is wild, man. What is going on with folks, man? You give these people the benefit of the doubt. They got some Dr. O. I can't, man. I can't. Yo, this is crazy. This is wild. You said Omar scam you out of your money? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't have no photo of him. I'll just call him out. I would not have no photo of him. You're giving that man too much of your energy. No disrespect to Omar. I'm just saying. One man got another man's photo, man. What? Take the what? Leave the what? He says, I donated to the school and he blocked me. He blocked a lot of people. Yeah, so let's get to the video, right? We get to the live video in a second. We're going to get to the live video in a second. If y'all want to support the work, the information is pinned to the top. My Cash App, my Venmo. If you have any questions, you can hit the super chat, hit the super thanks. We're going to get to the video in a second. I appreciate Brainwaves for coming through, other people for coming through. You know what I'm saying? The haters mad because I'm looking nice. The haters are mad because I'm looking nice. They don't like that I'm looking nice. They upset. The haters, not the winners. Because you got to look nice. Because people going to support regardless. You should not have to fake that you broke to get support. That don't make no sense. People out here faking it to look broke to make money. I'm like this. If people really rock with the platform and they see it in them to do the right thing, they're going to support the platform. They're going to support the platform regardless. Especially that I'm winning. A lot of people dress poor to get support, to act like they struggling. And they're not struggling. I can't do that fake stuff. Because eventually people going, nah, Rollo, you ain't struggling. We know you go through things. Everybody go through things. You ain't struggling, though. What's up, Forever Studio? Salute, fam. Happy Veterans Day. I'm going to do a tribute to the veterans. I'm going to do a pre-recorded video, confirmation for the veterans. For my dad, for Forever Studio, for Ringo's dad, for Brainwave's dad, all the military family I have. I'm going to do a tribute to the veterans, Shout out to the veterans and shout out to those who served the country. Make sure you check out Forever Studios and Brainwaves Advice Topic LLC's channels where y'all get a chance. Shout out to those who subscribe to the channel. We're going to get to people that hate winners. We're going to get to that video. We're just having this conversation right now. So when we get more people come in the chat, hit that thumbs up, double tap the light screen. You're going to see what I'm talking about. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of broke people that look successful. They're not successful. Because at the end of the day, if they were successful, you would see it in their face. You could tell when a man or woman is successful. When these people hide themselves, that's because they ain't successful. We call them poverty successful. That's what the devil gives them. Poverty successful. The Most High, through Christ, we don't lack over here. There's a lot of people that support the platform multitude of ways. They ain't lacking. Even the people I know personally that's dealing with the shutdown, they traveling. They going different places. They getting their mind right. They figuring out ways to make money. They out there Ubering, dashing. They're not waiting on no check. So what's your excuse? Stop having that broke mentality. Support real winners. Support real winners. Let me tell you something. When you support real winners, the Most High reciprocated right back to you. I'm a testimony to that. When I support winners, the Most High reciprocated back to me. And those who support my platform, They start seeing more things happening for them. They get a raise. They get bonuses. They get surprise gifts. I get so much testimony for people. It's not even funny. Like Brainwave, shout out to him. Because that man puts in a lot of great work, like Ringo TV Reactions, put a lot of great work. True great family men. Big responsibilities. So for us guys who don't have kids, may have a woman, may not have a woman, yo, we should be investing more in this situation and support those who's doing great with their family. You know, it seems like when you get to, it's not a color thing when it comes to making money. It's about making moves, moving correctly. Stop being indirectly. Tell it like it is. A lot of you guys, man, you have potential to go out there and get it. Go out there and get it. It's 2025. Technology is getting great. Don't be afraid. We need many more great voices out there. For real, for real. For sure, Forever Studio. For sure. Matter of fact, Forever Studio. I'm going to do this in real time. I'm gonna support my big bro for Veterans Day. I'm going to support my big bro for Veterans Day. I want Forever Studio to put his Cash App in the chat. I want people to support his platform. This man has supported the most in 2025. I truly thank him, and by the Most High, because he does it for me, for Ringo, and for Brainwaves, and other people whom he chooses to support. So I'm sending you something for Veterans Day. So tell me if you got it, Forever Studio. Because you know why? This brother supported me the most. I don't ask anything from that man or any of these people, the Darryls, the Ringos, the Brainwaves, or whoever. When these people support, I truly thank them when they can. I truly thank them. And I thank God in the Most High through Christ for the support, because it goes back to the work. There's a lot of things happening, you know. So, Forever Studio, check your Cash App and send me an emoji that you got it. Because I'm going to get that back, y'all. I'm going to get that back and some. Let me teach y'all something about these broke people. They don't know nothing about reciprocation. You got this individual talking about he reciprocates. He don't reciprocate nothing to his audience. When you reciprocate back to your audience, especially those who support you from time to time, and you reciprocate when you can, and you support them back, they appreciate that, even if they're not asking for it. By you doing it, that shows how confident you in your economics. Listen, I don't get into my business. That's no one's business. That's between me, the Most High, and Christ. All I could tell you is I'm on a whole different frequency. And Brainwaves noticed that yesterday. I know he's still in the chat watching in the clouds. He noticed that yesterday. Forever Studio, a lot of people noticed, like, man, Rollo is just, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, with AI, really have no excuses anymore. That's correct. Yeah, Conscience. Yeah. Noah 31. What's going on, Noah 31? I'll shout you out. Brainwaves noticed it yesterday with me. He noticed the situation. He knows. He sees it. That man sees it. He like, yeah, lately, I've been on the road, y'all. Especially where I came from last year to where I'm at now. Y'all have no clue. You have no clue. And even when I was going through what I was going through last year, I still didn't have that broke mentality. I want to win. I want to be around winners and true givers. And true givers. And that's one thing my lady realized. She like, wow. And I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of ladies that used to come by here, some of them had a thing for me. The only thing with that is that they didn't want to go to the next step. That's because there's some control still in their system that they can't let go of. And they realize I've been with so much women. I experienced so much women. I really wanted to work things out with women in particular, yet they was witches. And some of them was scheming. And when I saw it, I had to remove myself from that situation. I always been good to women to the best of my ability. I always do my best. And that's why I have a lady that I really cherish. I really do. She know who she is. She know who I am. Some of y'all know who she is. We ain't going to tell y'all, you know. Like I said, I'm surprised to this day. At the same time, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have a lady that's a winner, just like I am. And she don't deal with dudes that's not on point. And I respect that. Let me tell you something. It's good to have good complaints from your woman than BS complaints. Yes, that's correct, Forever Studio. That's correct. And so, look, at the end of the day, y'all, we're going to get to the topic right now. I appreciate y'all listening over 30 minutes. Thank y'all for thumbsing up the video. You know what I'm saying? Share the video so more people know that I'm on live, all right? Let me go to this YouTube video. Get to it right now. We're going to deal with this individual. Y'all already know who it is. We got to talk about this individual real quickly. This individual just recently did this. I didn't see it. I'm not going to be on too long with this individual. This is a broke individual. This is a broke individual, y'all, who's trying to act like he got stuff going on in his life. My goodness, this is what you call a brokey. The reason why we're going to talk about this individual is because you're going to see the broke talk. This is what we call broke mentality. So he titled his video with a scripture, after 40 days and 40 nights, they ended the trap, but the trap is already in. There's no trap. What trap is this fool talking about? The trap is with him not getting his benefits. He's not getting his SNAP benefits. no more. The receipts has been pulled out by Ringo and Brainwaves. Now, I haven't gone in on it. I'm going in. Now, this video right here, as Hassan Campbell say, look at the broke mentality. This screams broke. His live, his videos, whatever he's doing is not working. And he's monitoring spirit on Ringo's, minds, and brainwaves every single day. Now this dude all of a sudden want to act like he's dressing fly. It's nothing screams goodness in this dude. These are the people you want to stay away from. These type of broke people. Hate winners. Listen to this. And I'm listening to this in real time like I am with y'all. Listen.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream.
Do this person look like they winning? They ain't getting no more Destiny Swap. They thought they was going to Destiny Swap full moon. He thought he was going to pull off the ultimate Destiny Swap. It didn't work. Does this person look like he has winning going on? He ain't got no winning going on. This is a broke person. Let's go.
So they reopened the government.
Look how sad he looked.
Unfortunately, that means people gonna close their eyes.
This dude is right in front of his place, acting like trying to be Ringo now. This dude literally trying to be Ringo in real time. He want to act like he in a car like this. Yeah. I'm smooth like Ringo. This is crazy, bro. And then he's doing a little bit of brainwaves too, on top of that. Let's continue.
See, ladies and gentlemen, the trap is already in motion.
What trap? What trap?
After 40 days and 40 nights of testing on the American citizens.
No. That's that liberal Beyonce talk. That's that liberal Beyonce talk. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go.
They reopen the government and people get rocked right back to sleep.
Meaning you.
Just like clockwork.
Meaning you.
See, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely got to chop it up. As you enter the broadcast, hit the like button on your way in. See, ladies and gentlemen, policies was being changed.
What?
More stringent rules and regulations were being put in place.
That means you ain't going to get what you're supposed to get. Get your behind and get in that wheel and make some money. Demon. Time for you to take care of your responsibilities. We're tired of taking care of you, lazy itch. Lazy itch. We're tired of taking care of your responsibilities. Let's go.
More surveillance, more management. And there was a test happening within these 40 days and 40 nights. See, there was a ritual going on in our U.S. government.
No, you and your Democracy Party was doing a ritual on the American people. It didn't work. And you upset about it. And you ain't get no substance out of this situation.
And all of this is planned in advance. Everything they do is planned in advance.
Here we go with the lies.
What was the test? to see how far they can bend the American citizens to find a breaking point.
You're the one who crashed out. You're the one who's been crashing out, going into this quote unquote alleged pyramid scheme that you got going on. It seemed like it's not working out the way you thought it would.
While using hunger as a leverage.
No, you're responsible to take care of them kids and them women you had the children with. And you thought you was going to destiny swap your way out of this. Nope. People catching on to your destiny swap tactics. Let's go.
They wanted to see just how reliant the people are on the same system that oppresses the people. Yep. And now you got some people out there, they have a sigh of relief. Why? Because the government is back open, and the government essentially has become their God.
No, you want the people to become your God of Satan. You want the people to remove themselves from God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and go to your God of Lucifer, who's trying to play God right now with your Ibarasi party. The Ibarasi party that you represent, the liberal. That's pretty much about it, y'all. That's pretty much about it. I just wanted to play a few minutes of that. Now we're going to listen to what Trump has to say when things open up, and then we're going to close it out. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, staying with me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get right to it. Right now. So we're going to listen to what Trump has to say, and then we're going to close it out, all right? For those who dumped the video, let's get right to it. All right, just walking down off Air Force. You're about to speak to the reporters. Make sure you double tap the like button on your way in. Double tap the like button on your way in. So we'll hear what our president has to say.
I'm going to swear in a lot of great people right now. I'm a little bit late. I just want to say, was that the greatest flyover ever? Nobody's ever done a flyover like that. So these are the best pilots in the world. They say whoever flies Air Force One, the best pilots. And we just saw that. That was great. So we're going to have a good game. Things are going along very well. Country's doing well. The Democrats have to open it up. Thank you very much, everybody.
That's the way to go about it. Walking like a boss, a winner.
And we're also honored to be joined by a great man. He will go down as a great man someday. Speaker Mike Johnson. Speaker.
That's right.
Wherever you may be, Speaker. We love you, Speaker. There he is, right there. Good. Got a good location.
There we go. So with that said, y'all, I appreciate Forever Studios, Brainwaves of Flash Tapper LLC, Nora, Conscious for coming through, and pretty much everybody that's viewing in the clouds. Marcus for coming by. Appreciate you, man. glad to inspire you to do better and want to do better. Shout out to all my winners. Shout out to all the go-getters. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one. I got to get ready to take care of some stuff. Brown royalty to the people. We the business. Salute to Nino Brown, Ringo TV Reactions, Brainwaves, Forever Studios, and many others. Continue to win, y'all. Like, share, subscribe for all notifications.